Hi, I'm Jana Bullard, and almost 10 years ago, I made a decision to do something that I had no idea would impact my life greatly. I was 46, I was overweight, I was struggling with chronic migraines, chronic allergies, I didn't have energy, I was sleeping my life away. My kids had already not gotten the best of me, and my grandkids were starting to have that same person. I had no idea when I bought just a few products off of the website of a friend that I worked with at the bank that I trusted and she was sharing. I had no idea the impact that they would make in my life. And so in that first year, not only was I able to alleviate the things that I was struggling with, I stopped sleeping my life away. I stopped taking 4 prescriptions that were not helping me anyway, and so that I could actually live well. And it was a catalyst to so much more. I never have had a link for anything. I never had an intention to have that. I was in corporate banking, and I had at that point in time had been in banking for 27 years, and I was in a leadership position. I helped people know how to master their team member engagement so that their team wanted to be there, how to master customer engagement so that their customers felt welcomed, loved, and cared for, and then how to build a really good development plan so that people could be successful. And I was good at it. I got the raises, I got the bonuses, and I thought that that's what it was supposed to be about. Fast forward, I truly believe that I was called to do this, and I started being able to help people either lose 5 pounds or 100. People that had no weight to lose, but they had a horrible gut, hot flashes, couldn't sleep, napping their life away. Some of them were mothers, young mothers, and some of them were grandparents. Some of them were men and some of them were women. Some stayed at home, some were blue collar workers, and some had corporate jobs like I did. And so I found that your story can be the key that unlocks people's prison. And so in that first year of sharing this amazing company that is full of integrity, top rated products, it's so important. And with my background, that was important to me, because of who I am and who I get up to be every day. Those are always going to be a kingpin for me. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no background, had never done anything like this, but I do know how to treat people. And I do know that if you show up in your best authentic self, you can make a huge difference in whatever it is that you're doing in your life. I just had no idea that this could be a way that in my first year, I could pay off $30,000 worth of credit card debt. I was able in that second year to buy a new house. We'd never been able to afford one. Our house payment on our old house was actually $300 and something, and I could never imagine it being different. And so when friends would buy a house, and I was in banking, I'd be like, oh my gosh, that's $1,000 house payment. I had no idea. And remember, I was at the top of my game, and I couldn't see how to afford that. And so it was so interesting as I was able to do that. And then fast forward, I was able to put a pool in, but at the same time that I bought that house, I was able to give my mother a home to live in. She was living in public housing, and that was just always going to be the life and always had been. And so I was able to give her a 3-bedroom home that could be hers. And over the course of years, I've earned over 20-something trips. I've done amazing things. I've been featured on stage. I've been featured in videos. But in that last year of my mother's life, to be able to be with her and no one tell me whether I could or I couldn't and still get paid is worth stepping into something that I had no clue what I was doing. I didn't know if I'd be good at it, but I knew I'd always be honest with it. And so I am looking for people that something resonates with them. They're like, I work hard, I do great things, but I just cannot get ahead. I know that retirement is not looking great for me down the road because we've just not been able to save. I'd love to stay home with my children, and I don't know how to do that. I love mentoring and partnering with other people to help them be successful. And it's been almost 10 years going through what works, what doesn't work, what to listen to, what not to listen to, and how to transfer what I knew in my corporate career into helping the everyday person, just like myself, have a scalable business that they can do anywhere, anyhow that they would like to. So if you're coachable, willing to take what I've created for you and run with it. 2, if you have work ethic, you are going to do great, because if you're working for somebody else, how hard would you work for yourself? Whether that's a little bit or whether it's a lot, you would show up for you. And the third thing is maybe you have something in your life that you wanted to change, or you know that there's a future down your road that you don't want to, you don't want it to look like that. I do believe that having that why is super, super important, because I get to do this for me, not for somebody that I have to show up and report to on Monday morning. If anything that I've talked about resonates with you, please reach out. Let's have a good conversation. You're gonna see a place where you can fill out, a place to get connected to me. You'll see more information here on the website as well. And if it's not for you, you have a brother, a sister, or a next door neighbor, or a girl that you went to high school with, that it is. I look forward to helping you build this however you need to build it.